Hello, everyone, and welcome to another day of Pre-Alpha Wildcard, the play-to-earn game with me, Frozen Fire. Alright, so here we are. We got ourselves some new decks set up right there, and let's go ahead and get into it. This is Pre-Alpha, so there's not very many people playing online right now. But what we will do is we will play against the computer, kind of get an idea of what's going on, you know. And then because this is play to earn, this is like a great spot for you to actually test out, like before you play against other players, so you can get kind of used to your strategy and all of that. And here we are in Silverdale Mall. All right, so here we are. We have a mana bar here that costs has one mana right there, and that one right there will be like a 2 for the next turn, a 3 for the next turn, and 4 for the next turn, and so on. And we're gonna just kind of compare to the top left of these cards and to see where we are. And right away, we see that we have a couple cards that cost 1 mana. We can't really use this card because we don't have any enemies on our opponent's side of the field, but we do have this for Rabbit. And we are very, very, very lucky because this for Rabbit has the Blitz ability. Now, most of the time a card cannot attack on the very first turn, but if it has the Blitz ability, watch out, because that just happened. That's right, a card with the Blitz ability can attack your opponent's crystal on the very first turn there. And we're trying to get this crystal down to 0 here. But we gotta be careful of the timer as well as our opponent's cards there. Alright, I'll explain some basic math in just a little bit. But in the meantime, let's see what we got going on here. We got I Bite You and Sacrifice for Mana. Alright, so this is a tough decision, but I think we're going to go ahead and just use for Rabbit for now. And I'm going to save this one here, even though I technically could play it. Alright, so I want to go ahead and attack that crystal for now, and just wait till my opponent brings something out. We'll see what's going on. This is what I'm talking about, how cards usually sleep on the first turn. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to actually go ahead and attack with, or not, even better. This is smart. We're going to make a big brain move here. We're going to go ahead and increase our attack of our Rabbit there. And the only cards that can attack this turret are our ranged cards and other aerial cards. But I don't have any of those cards in my hand right now. I know it's kind of hard to see that. But yeah, I just know these cards too well to not know that. Alright, and in the meantime, since that boost there is going to go away, I'm going to go ahead and use Sacrifice for Mana here. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring out this Lava Lamb. And it should be good enough to survive for the next turn there. And we'll kind of see what Crystal Link does. Oh, wow. Our opponent brought out a Fishlight there. But it's sleeping on the first turn, so we're kind of good for now. We do kind of have to worry about it, though, because it is the Guardian ability. Which means if we were to attack it, its own crystal health would go up. But if we don't attack it, our opponent might give it a little bit of a boost there. So it's kind of a no-win situation, but you gotta make the best that you can with it. Here's what I plan on doing with it. I want to be like, hey, one, I want to make sure that we stay safe, so I'll just go ahead and bring a decoy. So now this Fishlight must attack this number 1 frog before it attacks my Lava Lamp or my crystal. Then I'm gonna go ahead and play another. I'll play a Guardian of my own actually, and like, hey, we'll see where that is, and we'll go ahead and do 1 damage to, well, actually it makes sense to play this one like next round. I mean, but in the meantime, my Lava Lamp can bypass that Fishlight there, since it is not a decoy, so we're good there. It's just a Guardian. We're end our turn as quickly as possible. Ooh, our Lava has got a little bit of damage there, but it's cool because our crystal health is like a little bit higher than it started off. So here's what we're gonna do. One, we're gonna go ahead and put a decoy there. that'll kind of protect it a little, our lava lamp a little bit. Then we're gonna go ahead and like, hey, we'll buff up our attack some with this pretzel million here. So notice the attack is going up on all of these. And then we're gonna like, I bite you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use that. We're gonna go ahead and take that out on a fish right there. And then we're gonna try to find something with 2 attack. Now, the only thing with 2 attack is this decoy here, which is fine, but it's sleeping right now. But what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and attack it. That way we don't have to worry about our opponent buffing that fish light's attack up. It's kind of a sacrifice for us too, but at the end of the day, we'll still have more cards on the field already, or more specifically, more Nemots. That's what these cards are. And we gotta watch the clock here. I might lose because of the clock today, but at least on this, not today, but this round. Okay, I'll explain it a lot, but next round we'll go ahead and play it as quickly as we can. We should be pretty good here. It's gonna be close, but let's see here. If we could pull this off, we should be in a good position actually. Let's see here. We got that there. We got a crab out here. That is a blitz card. We do have to be careful of that burger dog. It has the crystal link ability. I'm hoping that it attacks one of us this time, but we'll see. Okay, we kind of lucked out on that one. The other burger dog is sleeping, and I think we just won this. Yes, we did, and voila! Because neither of those burger dogs are a decoy, we have won this with 22 seconds left on the clock and explaining most of the wild card, not everything, of course. There is a lot to actually learn. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play again as like, hey. And I hope you guys are kind of paying attention to the attack and the defense of some of these cards. I'll explain that a little bit more this turn. But now you got kind of get an idea of what does what as far as the abilities there. Because so far we learned that a decoy will prevent most attacks with the exception of an aerial card. We learned that Guardian, if attacked, will actually make your the crystal of the Guardian's side go up. So, alright, so just a second. Here we go. We got a 1 mana here. We have I Buy You. We got Sacrifice for Mana. That's a pretty good card. Actually, I think we might be able to do this. This is what another. I think this is a good idea. We're gonna go ahead and bring out that crab ball there and attack that crystal. But the next turn, actually, that's where we're gonna see if we can shine. We're gonna see if we can get something a little bit more powerful out there. And here we go. We'll go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and bring out number 1 frog here. Now, because it's sleeping this turn, we're gonna go ahead and do this first. I'm gonna do this first. Oh, better yet. Let's see what this is. Crystallized Neon. Oh, that's even better. Check this out. Alright, so we're gonna sacrifice for mana. It's gonna make it where our crystal's kind of vulnerable, but in the meantime, check this out. We're actually gonna go ahead and bring our crab ball up from a 1 attack to 6 attack. It did cost us a little bit of our crystal health and all of the 3 mana we had there, but check it out. When there's nothing to stop you from attacking that crystal, to me it's kind of worth it to lose 3 in order to do a damage of 6. That's my opinion. Although until you get really low on your crystal health, such as 3 or 4 or less, that's like my very, 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 very lowest limit there. Because you're less than 4, you will lose automatically because of that. Alright, so here we go. We have an aerial card. I don't have anything that has ranged attack or another aerial, but what I do have is I Bite You, so it'll do a little damage here. I'm going to go ahead and use it on it, just because if it attacks anything of ours, then we should be good. And plus, we do have the Swiss Army Goats that, it can take a hit. But more importantly, if they do take, if the Swiss Army Goat takes a hit here, our crystal health will go up. So I'm kind of hoping that'll happen. And if it doesn't happen, it's okay because we have some cards that actually buff it up. And oh wow, our opponent decided to attack us, and not only did it not kill itself, it actually made our own crystal health go up as well as when that clock goat did that as well. Alright, so here we go. Looks like we got number 1 frog here. We can go ahead and bring out another Swiss Army Goat. Like, hey, why not? And voila! We are attacking that crystal again. I do want to attack that clock out. Not that I have to or anything, but just to kind of show you what happens. But we'll have to wait one turn until these two cards are not sleeping. Alright, so. Ooh, that's going to be a pain later, but here we go. Alright, so I'm going to kind of show you guys something. Alright, so this number one frog has one attack and one health, while this clock goat has two attack and one health. Now, let's kind of do the math on this one here. Uh, this number one frog will take out that clock goat, but if this clock goat even had one attack here, it would take out our own number one frog's health. So that's sort of why that's happening there. So in this case, it's like 2 minus 1 equals, if it's 0, you're gone. Same thing if I would have attacked that burger dog with that card. It would have lost 1 health here, but that 4 would have taken away from our 1 health as well. And so it's possible to chip down someone, but not destroy them. So that's kind of how that math is working, in case you haven't missed. And if not, you can always check the replay of this. As again, just like, hey, scroll back a little bit, see what's going on. All right. In the meantime, we have a Crystal Link Burger Dog here, and I want to get rid of it. The reason being is that if that Burger Dog attacks us, not only will what it do, well, if it attacks our crystal, it'll actually increase its own crystal's health as well. So I sort of don't want to have that happen. So it's gonna make the playfield empty. I don't like it, but it's gonna have to happen. It's gonna have to happen. I'm sorry. We are being careful with this clock, though. I'm telling you, that clock. Whew. All right, so looks like our opponent is playing a card there. That's an interesting little trick there. I have no idea why that waited, but all right. So we will check that out a little later. We gotta kind of end our turn because we can't do anything. There's no Nemots on our side of the field, but we're gonna see what happens. Alright, so here we are. Looks like we got for Rabbit here. That's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and buff it up. Get it down to 4. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we can make this one. This is going to be cutting it close. I don't know if we could bring it down from 20 to 0 that quick. Huh. This is a little bit of a glitch, but I want to definitely let our developer know about this one. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it, so, yeah. But, yeah, we're definitely going to let our developer know by, 13:30. That's it. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end that particular match there. We're not sure why that's happening. I think that has to do with the server issue, but I don't know that for sure. We're definitely letting our developer know about that one. After all, this is pre-alpha. It is not available to play for actual wildcard token just yet. But it's pretty close. There's only a few cards that have a little minor issues, and pretty soon they will all be fixed. Alright, so we'll go ahead and switch to decks though, see what happens. And here we go. Alright, so it looks like we have just enough mana to bring out Burger Dog here. And the Burger Dog that has the Blitz ability. Remember, sometimes if the same Nehemiah has the same name, do check the abilities and the attack and the health, of course. We're ending our turn as quickly as possible on that one there. And here we go. Looks like we got 2 mana here. So, we'll go ahead and use Turite here. It's not as strong as that Burger Dog, but this hero ability will actually help us out if an opponent is on the other side of the field. Here we go. Looks like our opponent played a Swiss Army Goat. We're kind of glad that's sleepy now. We do gotta be careful of the guarding ability though, so we'll watch that. But I think we should be good. This is actually a smart play. This is actually a very smart play, actually. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and let's check out. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and play our Burger Dog, and that'll bring its attack down by 1, which is fine with us. But more importantly, we're gonna go ahead and attack that Swiss Army Goat. But because we don't have well, at least I think this will work out. Let's just check it out, okay? 20 and 19 is the crystal health. Let's see what happens after we attack Guardian. Ooh, I guess it did do something there. Did increase it by 1, but it's better than nothing. So we'll kind of keep that in mind. I want to make sure we check that one a little bit later. I think it's right though. I think it's right. I'm gonna write it down though, just to play it safe. Alright, and let's go ahead and we just attacked with our Burger Dog. We can go ahead and attack with our Turite here. Remember that is an aerial card. It can only be taken down by another aerial card, such as this Flying Chimiker here, or a range card such as Blaster Duck, which we haven't seen yet, but it is one of our decks here. Alrighty, looks like we got we could play Hooch Mooch here. That's a great combo there. Not only does this Hooch Mooch take the hits for us, since it is a decoy, so our Turite and Burger Dog will be safe, as well as our Crystal, but it also gave us a little bit of boost to our health here. So that's a pretty decent card to have if you can get a hold of it. Alright, and here we go. This card here just buffs the opponent's attack, so we don't really have to worry about it too much. Our opponent could have used it smarter by playing something else first, but we'll take this when we can. And, you know, it's understandable. Sometimes the person would need to play a card like that out of nowhere. Looks like they played Crab Ball there. Oh, and they're playing smart, too. Oh my gosh, what are they doing? How many cards did they play there? Wow, now that's a combo. They're trying to buff that thing up. Hey, wow. All right, so let's see what we got here. We do have Burger Dog here with Crystal Link ability, so I don't see why we shouldn't play that. That there will actually help out the next turn. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and just attack the Crystal there, because all of our cards can survive the attack from this Crab Ball here. And even if it does attack our Crystal there, it'd only be 1 damage, while we're getting a lot more. Alright. There we go. We're down to 10, so we're doing pretty good. There we go. Looks like we do have spinach here. I think that should be just enough, or we can actually do everything here. So we'll go ahead and increase our bird dog by 3 there, and then like, hey, there's another spinach, and there's also a buff it up. This one actually does a little bit more health to attack. All right, so when we're done this year, we are actually gonna have a pretty good attack here. Watch our crystal's health, because we buffed up Bigger Dog with Crystal Link, and Crystal Link is the main power we're worried about here. We're actually going to increase the health of our crystal from 19 to 29, and we just won with it too. But winning didn't have anything to do with that going up to 29. That is strictly from that 10 there. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and I hope you had a great Memorial Day and the long weekend. All right, so but pay attention for another stream tomorrow, and as always, have a wild, wild day.